Open your Bibles tonight, if you will, please, in Genesis. Book of Genesis, chapter number 4. Now, I want to say to you tonight, I appreciate you coming. Tomorrow night's grocery night. What everybody says. Let's just prove to God we love Him more than we do eat. Amen. Let's be in the house of God. I appreciate you visitors. Let's come back. Let me say something. I don't ever try to advertise the Word of God as far as commercialize it. But I'm preaching a message here tomorrow night, Lord willing, if He doesn't change my mind. If you've ever had a problem doubting your salvation, now one preacher says you doubt you don't have it. Well, he's crazy.
That's right.
Amen. Yeah. Right. I believe all Christians at some time or another doubted their salvation. That's the work of the devil.
That's right.
I believe you can reach a point in your Christian life where you won't doubt it anymore. I believe that. If you have any problems, you know anybody else who's having a problem, you get up here tomorrow night. I'm planning on preaching on how I know I'm saved. I've preached this before, and I mean, the glory of God just unfolding upon the place. We've had people saved. And folks, I had one man stand and tell me, he said, Brother Ted, that done more good for me than any message I've ever heard in my life. And God's going to help me, and I'm going to preach it tomorrow night. I want you to be here, but tonight's the night. We may be in glory for tomorrow night. Yeah. Amen. Genesis 4, Genesis chapter 4, verse 1. Adam knew Eve, his wife. And she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. She again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. In process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord. And Abel he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth? Why is thy countenance fallen? Thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? If thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. Unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. Let's bow for prayer. Father, once again tonight, you've blessed us. Lord, we can close the doors and go home now and say it's been good to be in the house of God. Lord, I'm so glad for this time of the day that we can come apart from the people of the world. We can assemble with born-again believers, children of God. Lord, I'm glad tonight that I can truly say my name's been written down in the Lamb's Book of Life. I'm grateful for the Word of God. Lord, one day how you reached down and saved my weary soul. Then, Lord, you didn't have to do it, but you love me and you called me to preach the Word of God. I stand here tonight, Lord, with the responsibility to preach to these people what God would have me preach. I pray you bless me. Lord, I pray that God would have right away in this service. Lord, the glory of God would bathe us real good around here tonight. I pray, God, that you just help us not to pay any attention to any kind of hindrances the devil might try to put before us. Lord, we'll roll up our sleeves and preach just what it is to people as we are. We'll give you all the glory and praise if you're saved one here tonight. Lord, I've been asking you to save somebody this week that hasn't happened yet. I pray, God, tonight, that old sinner walk the aisle, take their place for God the sinner and ask Him to save them. I'll guarantee you, Lord, I'll give you all the glory and praise. I'll not take none of them myself. We'll praise the name above all other names if you'll do just that. Stir the hearts of thy people tonight. When we leave, may we all look back and say, mine was well worth our time being in the house of God. Give you power tonight and we'll praise you. In Christ's name, amen. Amen. If you will, please go back with me to Genesis chapter 4 and verse 7. The Bible said, If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted. If thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. I'm going to preach for a little while upon that thought tonight. Sin lieth at the door. The most precious place in all this world, this preacher, I don't say that just to be preaching tonight. God knows my heart. The most precious place on the face of God's earth is the house of God. Amen. Well, I think this may not ever cross your mind, but it goes through my mind, Brother Man, a whole lot. What would it be like if I wasn't able to go to church? Boy, I tell you, sometimes we forget about those dear old saints of God laying up there in the rest. Boy, somebody says them people ain't right nowhere. They done lost their mind, and they're no good to nobody. You ever been in a rest home and hear some of them old saints, hear some of them old people talking? I walked by one night, I was over to see my grandma, and I heard one of them saying, Jesus, Jesus. And somebody said they don't know what to say. Hey, listen, I believe they heard a voice from heaven that's talking to them. What I'm trying to say, you put yourself in their place sometime. What would it be like if you laid up there? You wasn't able to go to the house of God. Well, I never want to take for granted the blessed joy that it is just to walk through the front door. Amen. You know something? There's people in other countries tonight. They love God just as much as I do. But they don't have the freedom to assemble like you and I have. Tonight. Some we ought to let it listen. We ought to bow our unworthy heads tonight and say, thank God for the privilege of being in the house of God. Brother Gary was talking a while ago. He said something in the song. He didn't know what's wrong with America. I can tell you what's wrong with America. She's turned her back on God. I believe that's God. Hey, somebody said, what's wrong with this country? It's Republicans and Democrats. I disagree. I think that's almost cousin to use either one of those words in a Baptist church. Hey, I'm not a Republican, and I'm not a Democrat. One of them just as rotten as the other. I'm a born-again child of God. Hey, let me tell you something. When I go to the poll, Brother Goodman, I don't mark a little R or a D. I go there and I mark what a born-again Christian ought to mark. I tell you so, what's wrong with us tonight? The Baptist preachers that's quit preaching, they're the ones that's ruining America. Amen. Anybody look you in the face and tell you they don't believe abortion is sin, I believe that man will go straight to fire and hell's eating. I get so sick of everybody saying, show me scripture. I can show you scripture for that. But somebody said, show me scripture for this or that and the other. Somebody said, I got on board the other day about having long hair. He said, well, didn't Jesus have long hair? I said, you're a nut, son. Hey, he wouldn't have long hair and told the man to shave his head. Somebody said, well, I seen that picture. Hey, a Roman Catholic drove that picture. And I've got as much use for devils as I do any Roman Catholic. Go ahead. That wasn't a bit more of my message than nothing, but God wants me to. Hey, abortions, you know what I told this boy about his hair? I said, if the Holy Spirit of God lived in you, like He lived in me, He'd teach you a whole lot of things, son. Somebody said, where do you draw the limit? Let the Holy Spirit draw the limit. Abortion's wrong. This country's killing little innocent babies by the millions. Let me tell you something. They got homosexuals walking the street, being ordained in Southern Baptist churches. Somebody wants to know what's wrong with America. That's what's wrong with America. If God spares this country, He owes Sodom and Gomorrah an apology. If it wasn't for you and me and people like us, God would be done wipe the thing off the face of the earth. America's headed for trouble, son. What are we going to do? Preacher said that. You can say that if you want to. I'm going to cry out and spare you. Thank God for the privilege of the I got to get off this and get in my message. Most precious place, Brother Goodman, that I've ever been is an old-fashioned, independent, fundamental, Bible-believing Baptist church. I'm getting sick of preachers taking down the slime Baptists. Hey, I'm ashamed of most Baptists. I'm not ashamed of the true Baptists. So a woman asked me one day, said, why are you Baptist? I said, why are you Baptist? She said, well, I don't know what you got. I said, I never read about John the Methodist in the Bible, did you? Amen. They accuse me of picking on Methodists. I pick on most Baptists. Hey, listen to you. Hey, I'm glad to thank God that I'm just part of an old-fashioned, independent Baptist church. I'm ashamed of that. Now, I like a church where there's power. I'm going tonight seeing lying at the door. Go ahead, son. I'd rather sit home and watch Bugs Bunny and to go in most independent Baptist churches is right. Amen. Sunday go everywhere, where these women get up in the choir. Boy, that's the creek, they get to singing. We started singing that song. What sins are you talking about? Boy, I mean, we ought to just have a time. I see some of them ladies, oh God, well, they start just trying to think of something sad. Well, this way this makeup's going to start running. Go ahead, preacher. Somebody said, preacher, you think it's wrong for a woman to wear makeup? I think it's the same for some of them not to. That's good, boy. What I'm trying to say to you tonight is this. Whenever we got something that hinders the power of God, it needs to go. It's like our last night. That's a weight in our life. We need to get rid of it. Your makeup causes you to be ashamed to bless God in the name of the house of God. You ought to quit wearing it. Amen. Go ahead, brother. Sin hinders the power of God. You say amen to that? Amen. I think about old Samson. Hey, that man had the power of God. Don't ever try to make me believe that Samson was a great big old man with great big old muscles. I don't buy that. Because Delilah looked at him and said, tell me where your strength is. He's a big old man, son. He should have knew where it was. I believe those Samson was about my size. Amen. But son, he had the power of God on him. I'd rather have the power of God than everything not to give me. Hey, we're living in a world, people are building these old bodies. Boy, you look around. You talking about some place on Buzzard, dude. You're trying to tell me to see some little pretty woman flexing her muscles. Everybody's interested in building everybody. But nobody cares when a spiritual man dies. His leg at the door. You get sin in East End Baptist Church and you'll lose every bit of the power of God you got. But then Satan's got a responsibility. That is to preach the sin out of this place. Amen. Sin not at the door. I got to get started. Number one, there's the sin. I call this my RC message. There's the sin of rejecting Christ. Now that's the biggest sin in our Baptist churches today. Is people are rejecting Christ. Hey, people don't want Christ to come visit the service. Yeah, that's right. Amen, brother. I go in some, it's easy to preach here, Brother Van. Oh, yeah. I mean, son, it's the easiest thing in the world. Get up and preach in a place like this. Yes, sir. I go in some and preach my heart out, and I try to preach wide up there where I go. Some of them sit there like, what is his problem? Yeah. That young man has definitely got a problem. Our pastor done send somebody down here that's really off. Hey, I tell you something, son. I love to be in a place where the glory of God shines down. I like to be in a place where people open their arms and welcome the Lord Jesus. People are rejecting Christ. You say amen tonight? People don't care about the Lord. Listen, John chapter 1, verse 12. He came into his own, and his own received him not. Verse 12, but as many as what? As many as received him. Him gave me power to become the sons of God. Well, that don't say that as many as heard him, and as many as saw him, but as many as received him. Well, I'm glad I didn't reject Christ. I thank God tonight to open my arms and heart of love. I receive the Lord Jesus for my sin. I've tried my best this week. You that's been here every night, you know I've tried my best to get the point across that you've got to freely receive the Lord Jesus. It don't cost you a thing. You just got to receive it. Well, I don't know of any illustrations to give. Just take the Lord. And I was thinking about this today. I said, God, I done tried to tell them everything I know. Where there have been people here tonight lost without God. Lord, they turn and they do what I'm talking about. They say no. They reject the Lord Jesus and walk out the door and say, I choose to go out. That's right. It bothers me when people say, oh, I'm preaching and leave lost without God. Amen. I heard a story one time about a rich man. It's a rather lengthy story, but it'll bless you. Bless me to death every time I hear it. This rich man, hey, he didn't need for nothing. They said he owned a great big old plantation that consists of approximately 250 acres somewhere along there. I can remember all this. It said in the heart of that plantation, there said his dwelling place. They say it was absolutely a mansion the man lived in. Yeah. They said the man had livestock that he couldn't even count. They said that he had boarding houses and places where his hired help lived in. He had everything you could possibly imagine tonight, that man owned it. He didn't need for anything. One night his wife was giving birth to their only little child, a son. Dear wife died while bearing that child. Yeah. That little boy, he grew, and that man raised his son. You can imagine what it'd be like to your wife to die, and the little baby remained, and the only child you had. That boy, absolutely, he became the very heart and soul of his daddy. He loved that boy more than he loved his own life. And there's nothing in the world more special to him what that boy was. The story goes on and said the boy reached an age when he got to his early teenage years, he took deathly sick. And the young lad died. The dad grieved himself tremendously over the loss of his son. My point is receiving Christ. Remember that. The son died. The story goes on to say that sooner or later on in years, the old man took deathly sick. He was laying on his deathbed. And he sent word for one of his closest friends, which happened to be a lawyer, to come to his bedside. The lawyer came, and he said, I've got one request, something that's very important for me. I want you to do it. Lawyer said, I'll try my best. He said, a few days from now, I'm going to be gone. I'm going to die. This is going to be the end of me. They'll place my body beneath the sod. He said, I want you to just send the message far and wide that there's going to be an auction sale at my plantation. Now, I want you to get everybody to come in from all of the counties around it. I want you to auction everything that I own, every bit of it. He reached over and he handed him a sealed envelope. He said, I want you to put this in your pocket. Do not open it. Give me your word. You won't open it until the appointed time that I'll tell you. He said, the day of that auction, I want you to go in the house, that plantation home. Over on the right side of the living room, down the wall, you'll find a picture of my dear son. The man broke down and said, the only thing that I had in this world that I loved. So I want you to go out there before the auction ever begins. I want you to get everybody's attention. I absolutely forbid you to sell it for 1 red cent. And I want you to give the picture of my son to anyone that would take it and give it a safekeeping. That portrait means more to me than anything in this world. He said, then when somebody comes and takes it, I want you to open that sealed envelope and read that letter. And then go on with the auction. So the man died. To make a long story short, people come in from miles and miles around, people from all over the state were there. The man went in the house early that morning, he went over to the wall, he got that picture down, that rich man's portrait of his son. He took it out, people from all around were there anticipating the beginning of that auction. He said, ladies and gentlemen, I've got an announcement to make. He said, look here before the auction begins, you see this picture of the rich man's son? I wonder if there's a man and a woman in the crowd that would love to have this portrait. It won't cost you 1 red cent. You just want somebody to take it. Man, the crowd, they shunned that. They didn't care about that. They were there waiting on the valuable merchandise to be sold. They said one old black man made his way up to the front where he could be heard. He said, pardon me, sir. He said, did you say that portrait didn't cost me anything? He said, you see, I'm a poor man. I don't have a bit of money. He said, but I used to know the master of the house. He said, that little boy, I used to take him fishing every day. I sure would like to have that portrait just to remind me of him. He said, well, sir, you can certainly have it. It won't cost you a dime. So he handed that black man that old portrait. That man went back up to the millennium. He opened that note, that seal up. He read a little bit, and a puzzled look come across his face. He said, ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to make. This auction has been canceled. Everybody in a hush come across that crowd. He said, this note said, the rich man said, whoever came and freely received the picture of his son, that he was to be given a title deed to everything on this plantation. I want to say to you tonight, son, one day God Almighty said, he said, I'll tell you something. Anybody that'll come freely and take of my son, it won't cost him a dime. I'll give him a title deed and everything on the side of glory. He owns a cattle on 1,000 hills, and thank God he owns heaven, and he owns everything that he's ever made, and it's all mine tonight. It didn't cost me a thing, son. It didn't cost me a thing. Hey, I'm glad I'm a poor man, but son, I'm a child of the King, and my Father's rich in houses. Amen. Oh, son. I'm trying to get you to sit down. All you got to do is just come and say, Lord, I'm here. I'm nothing. I want everything you've got to. Amen. Just simply receive. Do not reject Christ. There's a sin in our churches of people rejecting Christ tonight. Right. Oh, listen to me. You think of somebody being convicted of murder and being put in central prison in Raleigh. Hey, don't listen if you're busy. Now, don't let us scare you. Hey, God, this guy on this floor while ago. Oh, I told my wife. I said, Dale back on his feet last night. Hey, let me tell you something. You think of somebody being in prison. I don't mean that they're a mistake. They're absolutely guilty. I mean, there's no doubt about it. They're guilty. All of a sudden, the old warden knocks on the door. He said, the governor has issued you a pardon. All you got to do is get up and get on out of here. Well, I'm going to tell you something. There'd be something wrong with man wouldn't get up. Yeah. One day, Jesus Christ signed my pardon. Thank God I'm trapped in the prison bars of hell. I got up and come out of that place. Why? Because I failed to reject Christ. I received him as my Lord. Amen. Amen. You're not your lost. You go out, you're saying, no, I just understand what I'm talking about. Amen. Right. There's a sin of rejecting Christ. My Savior was rejected from the start. It's not something new tonight. They don't start rejecting Christ. Nothing new. He's been rejected from the first time. Luke chapter 2. Caesar Augustus signed the decree that all the world should be taxed. Every man was to go into his own city for this taxing. Old Joseph, he was there in Nazareth, Galilee. He had to make a 65-mile journey over to Judea, a place called Bethlehem. I want you to get this. 65 miles. He wasn't driving a Lincoln Continental. He wasn't driving a Rolls Royce. He got him an old donkey. Think about this. He took his wife. Supposed to be delivered any time now. Boy, my wife was expecting I wouldn't bless God let her pick up a Pepsi bottle. Joseph took his wife, Mary. Boy, I see that big woman climbing up to an old donkey. Somebody said that's a bunch of food. No, she knew where the Savior was supposed to be. Boy, she went down there to Jerusalem. Down there to Bethlehem. And they got her, the Bible said, and she brought forth her firstborn child. Yeah. Y'all, nobody was come over there and say, Lord, Joseph, take that precious little baby yonder and give him my bed. Nobody wouldn't do that. No, right. They were too busy partying. They didn't care about the Son of God. Right. They said there's no room for him in. I remind you tonight to steal that baby. There's people sitting in our Baptist church today, they've got no more room in their heart for Christ. They're so full of the world. They got it full of ball games. They got it full of parties. They got it full of shopping. They got it full of women. They got it full of liquor. They got it full of everything under the sun. Politics and school, education. It's so full of everything. There's no room for Jesus. Amen. Rejecting Christ. There's a sin laying at the door. Rejecting Christ. Turn your Bibles very quickly. Matthew chapter 12. Matthew chapter 12. I want to show you something. Matthew chapter 12. Somebody said, preacher, what sin will send me to hell? One. Rejecting Christ. Somebody said, preacher, well, doesn't it send me to hell? David didn't go to hell, did he? That's right. Somebody said, well, murder send me to hell? David didn't go to hell. Somebody said, oh, I know one thing to send you to hell, suicide. Samson didn't go to hell, did he? Hey, that's one thing to send you to hell. And that's rejection of Jesus. Amen. Got your Bible open to Matthew 12? Yeah. I never preached this before. This is pretty good. Yeah. Matthew 12, verse 31, 32. Wherefore I say unto you, all manner, thank God, all manner of sin and blasphemy shall be forgiven unto men, but the blasphemy against the Holy Ghost shall not be forgiven unto men. And whosoever speaketh the word against the Son of Man, it shall be forgiven him. But whosoever speaketh against the Holy Ghost, it shall not be forgiven him, neither in this world, neither in the world to come. Amen. Does that mean if I use God's name in vain, I can't go to heaven? That ain't what it said. Well, look what it said in the first part of verse 32. Whosoever speaketh a word against the Son of Man, that's Jesus. Anybody uses God's name in vain can be saved. Anybody would have walked up in Jerusalem and spit in the face of Jesus Christ, God would have saved them. Anybody that would have walked up there and smacked him on the jaw, God still would have saved them. Because he hung them on the cross of Calvary. He said, Father, forgive them. What is the sin that he's talking about against the Holy Ghost? Look in your Bible. Look back at verse number 22. Then was brought unto him one possessed with a devil, blind and dumb, and he healed him. Insomuch that the blind and dumb both spake and saw. Now you hear that? Look at verse 23. And all people were amazed and said, is not this the son of David? But when the conviction, or when the liberal Baptist, the Bible's called the Pharisees, that's what they are today. But when the Pharisees heard it, they said, and it's the religious people, this fellow doth not cast out devils, but by Beelzebub, the prince of devils. What are you saying, preacher? Jesus came down, this man was possessed with the devil. He cast the devil out. He healed him. He made his blinded eyes to see. It was this little religious pastor he did do it. I will not accept what he does. Now, I don't believe we can commit the unpardonable sin in the very same manner if they did that way, because Jesus is not here in his earthly ministry. But to bring it all down, what they done? They discredited the Holy Ghost. Amen. They refused conviction of God. Now you say here tonight, God speaks to you, says you're lost, did he get saved? You walk out the door, you have committed the unpardonable sin. That's the only thing God will send you to hell for. Amen. He does not ever have to speak to you again. Remember that. Right. Amen. 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 There is sin alive at the door of Baptist churches, and it's rejecting Christ. Amen. First, then the second one, sin alive at the door. There's the sin of reformation without conversion. Are you listening? Romans 10:3. They being ignorant of God's righteousness, going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of God. Preacher, I got baptized last Sunday. Well, good. Preacher, I joined an old-fashioned Baptist church. Well, praise God. Preacher, I bought the church home. Let's go ahead. Preacher, I bought me a Bible, church. Well, bless your heart. You're doing very good at reforming yourself. You're doing very good at establishing your own righteousness. But have you submitted yourselves unto the righteousness of God? Amen. Amen. I don't even like to use the word reform. It makes me sick. Too many church members are reformed today instead of being reformed. Amen. I don't want to hurt anybody. I see business I've never seen. I don't want to hurt you, but if you get on fire, just get in. It only makes me sick to my stomach. Ride down the streets of Lexington. See these churches that says Reformed Church.
Go ahead, brother. Yeah.
Reformed. Go ahead. I don't find in the Word of God where you must be reformed.
Oh, must be.
Nicodemus came to Jesus by night. Jesus looked at him and said, Nicodemus, except the man be reformed, he cannot enter the kingdom of God. No, he didn't say that, did he? He said you must be born again. Amen. Oh, go that church in Clark. He said, if any man be in Christ, he is a reformed creature. He said he is a new creature. Hallelujah. You don't turn over new man and stop man having reformation without conversion is a gross sin that lies at the door of most of our Baptist churches. Reformation without conversion. Yeah. God help me reformed. I call reformed preachers. God. Boy, I saw one other day, restaurant there, someone in Sam behind me. My wife, she literally got scared to death. She knows you. Here come one of these little butters in with his little robe on and a little collar turned around back. I said, how in the name of God can a man tell me how to get to heaven that ain't got sense enough to put his clothes on? You say amen to that? Reformed preachers. I get so sick of it, Brother Van. I'll tell you everything I think of to say. I'll call everything except cussing. Amen. Reformed preachers. Amen. Give the little sermons to the man. Yeah. Boy, God put in that. Yeah. My wife's cousin married a Western preacher. He heard me preach at a funeral. Now, you don't get too rough at a funeral. I could. But he said, he heard me, and he said, yeah, I just took this church. I'm not trying to hurt the boy. He don't know too much. That's what he's heard enough. But he said, I would just want to invite you to come down by our flock and speak to us one Sunday. I said, son, now listen. I said, you don't want me down there. Hey, I'm not going down to that preacher boy. I mean, listen, I don't want to hurt him. He hadn't been saved no time if he did get saved. Now, and listen, what I believe had I done laid him out. Amen. Go ahead. He said, I know what you stand for, and I want you to come preach. I said, well, give me a week. Before he looked today, I jumped up and down all the way home. I said, I'm going to get to fight the devil in tongues. Oh, I was going to let him. Can you see me in a Westminster church? No, hell. I didn't pray for myself, I prayed for them. When he called me a little bit later, I said, Brother Ted, I'm upset. What's the matter? Oh, thank you, he's here tonight. He said he's going to come hear me sometime. He said, I want to have you, but the Lord is overruled me. There you go. I said, wise choice, old boy. I said, I'll tell you something. I said, right there's enough to show you ought to get out. God laid me on your heart for your people. But your little board overruled God. Reformation without conversion. Common churches are called. Amen. Amen. There's a little corner of Davie County they call Cooley. Good people in Cooley, some of them. They incorporated and they voted in liquor by the first time it's ever hit Davie County, right? Got a little ABC store I had to ride by every time I take my young to school. Yes, sir. So I got on the radio and said, we ought to have done that. That's all I said. No, I didn't. I'll give them pure hail. There was a little Episcopalian preacher in Cooley. that went up there and he cut the yellow ribbon on the opening of that building.
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
Now, honest before God, I got to tell you, I'll look it up and pray it to you. I told him on the radio that I don't believe a drunkard will go no farther in hell than a preacher that'll stamp his approval on the opening when they be. Let me look your way just a little bit more out here. I've got just as much confidence in a low-down drunk and a sorry Episcopalian preacher as I do a Baptist preacher that will not expose that crap. Reformation without conversion is a sin that's laying in the front of our doorsteps. Having a form of godliness denies the power thereof.
That's right.
From such turn away. I cannot fellowship with the moderns.
Right. Go ahead, brother.
Man tried to sell me some peanut brittle the other day. I love that stuff. Robert UBC. I started buying some. Wait a minute. I said, where are you selling this from? Such and such a Pentecostal holiness church. I said, there you go. I said, no, thank you. No, thank you. I'll just suck my thumb. But my boss, man, bought some of that stuff, man. Laid over our door and said he didn't like it. I went over this morning and got me a little piece of it. I said I wouldn't be able to behave myself tonight. He looked at me and said, aren't you a Baptist preacher? I said, I sure am. Let's go. That's why I'd rather give my money to a beer joint than that. Amen. Don't mind no beer joint, attending people's souls and tell them they can lose their salvation. But they already know that. Don't you think in about 2 months I'll be a worldwide evangelist? Hey, there's a sin of reformation without conversion. Religion, reformation will carry you straight to hell. That's all you got. Sunday morning crowd. Come home from church on Sunday morning, they have done God a favor. Just walk in the door. They come home and take their suit off and they hang the little God up in the pulpit. Then you heard the next Sunday. Go ahead. I preached in Morganton, North Carolina a few weeks ago. Closed the service, a young man come to the altar. Under the couch, Brother Byrne, he was broke all to pieces. He said, I thought he was going to hurt me. I got down. I said, son, what's the matter? He said, preacher. He said, I'm going to hell. He said, I don't want to go to hell. I took my Bible and I showed that boy how to be saved. I preached there several times. I had never seen it. I said, son, you go to church here? He said, no. He said, I go across town and such a United Methodist. I'm not trying to hurt you. Listen, I got dear kin people in that church. I got as much confidence in them as I do a few in Desperate Creek. Amen. Amen. I looked at him, I said, I'll ask you a question, buddy. I said, have you ever heard a message over there like you heard tonight? You listen. You won't know why I'm so against it. I'm not against those precious people, but I'm against the devil working. Amen. I said, has anybody ever told you if you didn't get saved, you'd go to hell? 18 years old, man. He said, I've never heard the word hell mentioned in our church. I told the boy that at work, go to one of them, he said, well, my preacher believes in hell. I said, bring him to me, we'll discuss it, and I bet you he don't.
He don't? No, he don't.
Hey, a man believes in the hell. He's going to warn lost sinners of hell. I believe it's just reformation with no conversion, no salvation.
That's right. Go ahead.
Hey, Brother Van, I have seen more of this in the last year than all of my life. I've seen church members get saved. Yes, sir.
Amen. Me too, brother.
I pray, I pour my heart out to God. And I'm praying about Desperate Creek next week revival. I said, Lord, if there's any of those people sitting there that the devil has caused to be blinded, and they think they're saved, oh God, this one time, please let them get to see the light. Amen. Amen. We had a service the other night in our church. I'll tell your pastor about it earlier tonight at supper. The dearest woman in that church to me is our pianist. Yeah. I mean, I would have told you that was the godliest woman in that church as far as her life. You can't be. These folks know you can't be. You couldn't lay your hand on them. Brother Carl Woodbury was preaching along this same line about people that have reformation, ain't never been born again. He gave the invitation that night, Brother Rod. He had me to come stand right here. I mean, listen, God was moving, son. You don't have to tell me he was moving. I know what he's saying. Yeah. We feel fired up on that building. I've seen people walking the aisle. Boy, it wasn't long. I mean, we got a good church. We got the best church I know of. Yeah. If you don't feel that way like yours, you ain't you a sorry churchman. Amen. If you don't feel that way like yours, I'd get out and get where I could. Amen. I stood out here with a Bible in my hand. All of a sudden, Before you quit, I noticed, you know how dignified I am. I didn't look around to see what happened. I just, maybe the thing broke or something. He quit. Maybe here comes Peggy, our pianist. She come here, she said to him, I'm a sinner, I'm going to hell. Hey, I want you to hear what I'm telling you tonight, son. Listen. I'm talking about a woman that I was faithful her boy. Yeah! I stayed at her house like much as I did at home. Hey, I've seen times that she'd come in there and we get ready to go to bed at night, and she'd get the Bible out and she'd read devotion. Yeah! Hey, she'd get over our bed, and she'd pray, and she'd pray God to bless my souls at night. That was sleep good. You know what it done to me when she come down there? Preacher, I don't understand it. Hey, it's reformation with no conversion. She told me later, she said, Ted, I started playing the piano in District Creek when I was 13 years old. I played it for 37 years. Man, y'all know she's faithful. She can be. I thank God for that woman. She was here last night. She said, I went to play when I was 13 years old. She said, listen, Ted. She said, Morley, it was just my nature to be a good girl. They brought me to church at a little old baby. She said, listen, I got married when I was 14 years old. Never been with another man except my husband. She said, I have never, ever used God's name in vain, not one time in my life. I have never smoked a cigarette. I have never cut a drink of beer. I love all those things, and I could not realize that I was a sinner. But listen to me tonight. I don't care how good you are. Have you ever come to a place where you humble yourself before God and say, Lord, I know you. I'm going to heaven. I can claim the grace of God. Now listen, I believe the Lord speaks to come. I've seen an independent Baptist church member that I've got confidence in. Getting saved.
Amen.
This boy right here used to witness to people when he was lost.
Yeah. Right.
But how'd you do that? Reformed.
Yeah.
Reformed.
Good.
No conversion. God. Resurrection. No conversion. That's right. I told to my brother-in-law. Says he's saved. I don't believe it. He said, Ted, we can't get. I tried to get him out of that liberal church.
Yeah.
He said, we'll never be able to go. Not as long as her mom was buried out there. I said, dig her up and bring her with you. I'm not going to stay where my soul will not get filled.
Amen.
I've got to hurry number 3. Of course, I expect some of you probably like you've done before he's number 4. I got 4. You won't hear the last. Don't believe. Number 3, there's a sin lying in the door of rebellion against the church. Rebellion means to resist authority. In 1 Samuel 15, verse 23, the Bible says, listen to what the Word of God says, for rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. How do you like that Bible? You ride by a woman's house, she's got a little sign up that says advisor, palm reader. You got any spiritual mind? No, you say there's a demon possessed woman. Well, if your Bible not saying that rebellion is the same as witchcraft, I've got every right under God's heaven to believe a man that will continue to rebel against his church is lost. Amen. Say amen. Say amen. I'm telling you, there's something wrong with people that are rebelling against the house of God. Amen. Listen to me. Somebody said, Ted, what's the meanest person you know of? You think the meanest person that ever lived was Hitler? No, I think the meanest person is the person that saw a pew of East End Baptist Church and rebelled against it. Rebellion began in heaven. You know that? Lucifer. God to exalt himself before the very God. God cast him out. Called rebellion. I got that long hair mess while ago. You know where it come from? Rebellion. You know why your young ones listen to rock music? It's rebellion. You know why some of these little boys don't walk down the street with earrings in their ear? Boy, every time I see one, I just want to grab a hold of it and just get it. I'm glad God made me a man, son. I have no time for those feminine sisters. Rebellion against the church. Some rebel against the pastor. Any snake is not going to tell you what to do. You got to be careful. He can say God, he doesn't kill you. I heard a preacher tell this. It happened in Tennessee. There was a man preaching one night, and a 12-year-old boy come and got saved. The preacher said, all right, tonight we have a baptismal service. I'm going to baptize these that got saved. That 12-year-old boy's daddy come to that preacher. Said, you're not going to baptize my boy. He's not old enough to know what he done. The preacher said, I'm a man of God. It's part of my calling to baptize those that have exercised faith.
Yes, amen.
He said, sir, if he comes by, I'll have to baptize him. One boy come, big church, he got baptized. They said when the preacher baptized that boy, his daddy was sitting right along here somewhere. He got up, walked in that pulpit. Walked up there where that preacher was. He ran back and he took his fist. He busted that preacher's mouth out that pulpit. This happened in the state of Tennessee. That man turned, the hush come across that congregation. He walked to the back of that church and turned around and looked at the crowd. Honest for God, they say he got dead right there in that church.
Right.
You believe that man was saved, preacher? I sure do. God chases us all.
Amen.
You better watch how you rebel against the man of God. Nice walk. There's a sin lying at the door, robbing the collection.
Come on. Amen, brother. Amen.
Malachi 3:10. Bring ye all the tithes to the PTA. Oh, I'm sorry, I got this on this verse. Bring all your tithes to WWGA. No. What's it say, little man? Amen. Bring all your tithes into the store.
Amen.
I hear something. Right. Here's the way it's going out. I tell you places, that's right. That there may be meat in my house, and prove me now. Here we said the Lord of hosts, if I open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing. Whoa, thank God, that there shall not be room enough. Amen. Listen to me. You don't mind. You will never, somebody looks like running on this room. Hey, you might as well smile. I know you're guilty. You can't outgive God. Amen. A few months ago, the God promised me when I was a little boy, if I give my tithe, he'd take care of me. Well, my dad drilled that in me. My dad one kind of believes just like this. He drilled that in me. God supplied every need this little preacher ever had. I was at work one day, there was an old boy from West Virginia come out to work. Somebody may have heard me tell this. He came there. I mean, listen, work got hard, but there was nothing for him to do. He moved down here. Honest for God, preacher, give that boy didn't have nothing but the car that he drove in. I'd been afraid to get in that car and ride from here home. How undependable it was. That boy didn't have nothing, man. He lived in that car. He got him a job at Dixie Furniture, and boy, he thought he had something. I mean, he thought he was interested when he got his first check. You ought to see the countenance upon his face.
Yeah.
I found out the boy was eating bologna sandwiches. I mean, I eat them for dinner. That's the Baptist preacher's ham. When I get home every night, I don't want no bologna sandwich. My wife can just not feed me, but don't try to feed me no bologna. I found that boy was eating them for breakfast, dinner, and supper some days. One day, it was about 2 days before I got paid. God spoke to my heart one day when I was driving in the room. Not always easy to mind the Lord. God spoke to me, he said, Ted, be a witness, my old boy, tell me you love him, trying to get him saved. Why don't you prove you love him? Why don't you go give him some money, tell me go out here and get him a good hot meal tonight? I said, Lord, God, I thank you for speaking to me like that. I sure love to, Lord. But you know I don't have $8 in my pocket. I mean, some people say they got $8, got $8,000 in the bank. I didn't have $8.
I know what you mean, sir.
I said, Lord, I'd love to give him that. Lord, I just can't do it. God said, Ted, what did I say to you? Give him $5, let him go buy him a good supper, and leave you free. You and Paul can get by. I said, Lord, she may not have no money. What am I going to do? I said, I'll tell you what I'll do, Lord. As soon as I get paid Friday, I'll take you out and buy him a steak. God said, that'd be good, son. I want to eat tonight. But God, I don't have $8. You're not even going to reason with me. Lord, listen, I don't mind giving to him, but Lord, I got $8. eat somewhere. I'm going to give him $5. Come here! I'm going to give you $5. I love you. I'm going to be right underneath you a good meal tonight. No, what I'll do. I said that. So I gave it to him. But you know what I did? I felt so good. I'm not telling this. This is something Oral Roberts don't know nothing about. Yeah. Honest, Brother West, I got in my car and I was just on the Wednesday. I was going to rush home Wednesday night. It's a mad rush hour at our house. Yeah. Boy, I run home to get ready to go to church. Brother Bell went by the mailbox. And there was somebody said, Daddy, Jim, about a telephone. I thought, Lord, I didn't pay it last week. Hey, the older you get, I know the weeks come out. I just paid them last week. What are they doing? Yeah. Well, my mailbox right to the time on this side. Just look at it. See if I got the little picture window something. I opened that thing. Just walking down the driveway. Those of you know where I live, I went a little walk between my mailbox and the drive in the house. Open that thing and said, "Here, Mr. Tuggle." Over the past 10 years that you've been with us, you and a few more have overpaid. Don't get them? You've overpaid if you actually got a telephone bill. Here's a check for you in front of you for $36 or something. So that travel money, I'll run all the way home. I'm kicking my heels up. I'm saying, thank you, God. I walked up to Craig Secret, my church, and I said, "Brother Craig," sitting right over here, I said, "You got $100 I can borrow?" Hey, I'm always borrowing from him to pay Paul. We do that around over there. I said, "I borrowed 100. I borrowed it from him before, and he borrowed from me." He said, "Kid, I don't have it right now." I said, "Well, I'll go to somebody else." So I went to my daddy, and I said, "Daddy, can I borrow $100?" He said, "Sure, son." He said, "I don't have it right now. I'll get you this thing." And I said, "All right." It wasn't long. I went up there. I swear to God, I was up here picking out songs to choir. Here comes Sister Beulah House. You know, it's already in glory. She come by and said, "Pete, I appreciate you. I just want to give you this." I stuck it. I bought a $5 bill in my pocket. Walked that way from over here on that corner. I pulled that thing out and set $100 bill. You say, "God, please, God, amen." Very same day. Very same day. Very same day. I'm coming along sometime. Appreciate you, mother, my daughter. Appreciate you being good. So I just appreciate you. I want to give you something. Hang me a $100 bill. Now you tell me, man, that I'd rather have somebody give you 200 than borrow 100 and have to pay it back. Hey, I told Dad, he said, "Boy, that's what I'm telling me, man." He smiled and said, "God, just give it his hand on mine." So I'm trying to tell you tonight, so at the end of dropping the collection, if you don't think God bless you, just try. You'll trust and believe he will, then try and do what you want. Amen. Amen. Turn your Bible to Genesis chapter 14. I'm going to show you something. Genesis 14. There's a crowd of people trying their best to tell me that tithing was for Israel and Israel only. Listen. Now, I've not got time to talk about this. This here's inspired as much as John 3:16 is. Leviticus 27 teaches us under the Mosaic law that a tithe is a tenth part. Now, look here. Genesis 14. They said tithe is for Israel. Let's see if it is. In chapter 14, verse 17, let's look at verse 18. "And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought forth bread and wine, and he was the priest of the Most High God. And he blessed him and said, Blessed be Abram of the Most High God, possessor of heaven and earth. Blessed be the Most High God, which hath delivered thine enemies into thy hands, and he gave him tithes." Yes, man. I'm found right here that Abraham paid tithes to King Melchizedek. You don't find well in the Word of God where Israel would become a nation. I'm talking about way before there ever was in Israel. Abraham was paying tithes. I believe God's people ought to put God in the selection.
Amen.
Beautiful. I planned on dealing with this. Time got away. Let's listen. I want to show you just three things that are symbolical in these verses. Melchizedek is a type of Christ.
Right.
He's the king priest. Why is that I got a king tonight? I'm that ain't Martin Luther. I'm that ain't Elvis Presley. I'm that my king, not Richard Petty. I'm that my king, thank God, God Almighty. Who's lifted up my eyes and beheld the Son of God. And you shed that blood for me. I'm going to tell you through the eye of faith I've seen that. One of these days, somebody's going to reach out his nails. I'm going to lay my hand on that flesh. I'm going to lay my hand on that body. Oh, what a blessing. Brought forth bread and what? What's your Bible say? What's your Bible say, Joe? Wine. That's a type of this blood. What shall wash away my sin? Nothing but the blood. United Methodist take out their hymnals they want to. They can deny all they want to. So without the shedding of blood, there is absolutely no remission. Amen. Amen. Abraham. He looked ahead in time. And saw Calvary. Abraham looked forward. He seen the bread and the flesh and the wine. He said, I see in my mind the Savior hanging there. That enabled him, that motivated him to time. I can look back in my mind in time. I can see the Lord. He hung there for me. Son, that motivates me. Brother Eddie, I believe if we get our people to come to the cross and get saved, I believe you get a man saved. Brother Eddie, you get him to time. I said the other night, the Bible says a thief cannot enter that city, and a man robbed God is a thief. Bow your heads, close your eyes.